You're scared about it.
Now what's happening here, you may ask? We'll get back to that in a few. Welcome to Russell's Military Vehicles.
To put this in a simple phrase, this is where Jeeps and military vehicles come back to life. We bring them back from the mothballs, the graveyard, or the combat fields, and we bring them back to life.
Yes, sir, I love it out here, because out here ain't no telling what you get into.
I can fix it. I can fix it. Maybe not. Parts vehicle. We are gutting a Jeep. This is gutting a Jeep. We have gutted it. So typical day is weird.
What? And this is Russell. And well, let's just say,
Carry on.
he's one of a kind.
Well, I thought about putting this on the hood of my police car. How much it gonna cost to restore my Jeep? I don't know. I don't know. They're all different. Something might be broke inside. This is real life TV. It don't get no realer than this. This ain't none of that Hollywood, throw it the wrenches in there and get mad and have a naked woman come walking by. This is what really happens here. Some of these ain't gonna come out too easy, dude. God, if these break in this 100-year-old block, Jiminy Cricket. Today we're working around the shop to get caught up on some projects that we've had, and we got guys going everywhere.
Putting a clutch in a World War II MB. And sometimes it can be a pain in the butt. My name's Dallas. I'm the mechanic of the shop. I've been with Russell for about 6 years now. I work on stuff like this Dodge M37 that you see behind me. I'm also the forklift of the shop too. I'm the strong man of the bunch.
I had to go in, and all these doors, all the doors like this one, are like covered in spider webs. And there's like a whole ton of spider eggs over there, and freaked out to get this one, so at least it's on now.
It's hard to say what we're doing, but when it comes in, there's a plethora of things that we have to do.
Russell, this ain't a Jeep.
No, but it's based on the same Jeep principle, 4-cylinder flat head. This is where Jeep got its name. This is where Jeep was invented. They said, how are we gonna make a Jeep with that light? I know. Let's use that same motor Henry used in that Ford Model A. They did.
What's the most complicated thing you've had to work on?
Probably a deuce and a half. That was a really big headache. We had to get the winch unstuck, which was really big frustration. But water had gotten in it and it did not want to come free.
Okay, this gas tank is obsolete, can't find it. You can buy a reproduction plastic tank, but there's nothing better than this. This integrity of this one is good, so it was rusty. So we put acid and vinegar, soak it, boil it, got it hot. And then this one looks good enough, so we put that, there's a treatment that we can coat the inside that's impervious to gasoline. And get it all in there. And get this stuff on you and it won't come off. Mama can't get it off. But this is supposed to be rolled all around and we're coating the whole inside of this tank. So this will coat it, and he's got his original tank still under the Jeep, but we just put some gas tank coating on it. Hopefully this will work. We have to strip it, sandblast it, we repair it, we fix it. We've got guys going from the top to the bottom. Every vehicle comes in with its own problems, no two alike. What you do is, if you can feel it, you can see it. So get right here, if you feel that, kind of sand that till it's smooth. Yeah, if you can kind of just, what grit paper are you using?
Just hit me with this one.
That's good. That's what you want to use. If you can feel it, you can see it. And you don't want to feel it, because then you'll see it. If you don't feel it, you don't see it. So it should be looking slick. That's what you, like, you know, rub something. Rub a watermelon. It's supposed to feel like a watermelon. Well, baby's honey, whatever you want to do. Rub it. You can feel it. You can see it. You can't feel it, you won't see it. But every problem, there is a solution, and we try to find that solution. Problems are opportunities for us. Well, it didn't have no compression. The guy says, I don't know what happened, it was running. No, it wasn't. He lied. So we're having to pull the head off of it, and the valves are going to have to come out of it, and hopefully not rebuild the motor, but it looks terrible. Right now, there's prognosis is not good. Hit that back one especially.
You gonna be able to fix it?
What? Am I gonna be? What?
Eventually we'll get it fixed.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, his tears. Especially when we tell him to build. You're gonna need a motor. That's when they cry. I don't care. It ain't my problem. It's my opportunity. Ain't that right?
Exactly.
Problems are opportunities. It shouldn't take much. Just put a head on it. Put a head on it. This book just says it takes about 5 minutes to take it off. I don't understand why it's taking so long to do it. Yeah, Russell can. Yeah, he just thought as good as he used to be. I'm just talking to myself, okay? You can bleep out all this if you want to, okay? It's bleep, 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 this son of a bleep, bleep. I'm gonna take that bolt off and break it off when I get it out of there. You gotta get Vicious holy temper and beat the living hell out of it. That's the holy temper. This is the true story. This is reality. Yeah, get that big giant bar right there. I should be going. Now, as you put bar thus, then you pry gently. No, you beat the living hell out of it with a hammer, and then it comes off. This ain't Hollywood, gentlemen.
Backside's off.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, there you go. Throw that on the grass. Dang, buddy. Well, we have our own form of stress release out here, and we have a cannon, comparable to a 105 howitzer, but it's homemade. I feel like shooting a gun. Things have been accomplished. We shall now make fire. We went in the junkyard one day and just took a bunch of scrap iron and weld pipe, welded something together. Putting it together took off a lot of stress, but more than that, shooting it. Shooting it takes off stress. We get stressed out sometimes, of course me. I'll go out and let off a little stress. And pretty fun too.
This is what we do when heads won't come off.
Ready? Get that bird. Got that bird, baby. Go ahead, fire again. In the tree. You see that squirrel fall? His nuts fell off. We made him drop his nuts. How you stop the enemy. This takes all the pleasure, getting through the stressful head. Finally just blow stuff up. Thank you, Dallas. Blow them up. What's that? Makes a lot of pretty pictures.
I don't consider this a job. I consider this more of a hobby. Since I've been here, they had a big Connex trailer out there that it was full. I don't know what it had in it.
It had 60,000 pounds of weight in it, and my wife wanted it moved because it was in her dog pen.
Some guys came out to move it with a 1.5 deuce, and they couldn't move it.
Tractor wouldn't move 60,000 pounds flat on the ground. So a friend of mine has a wrecker service, has one of these Army wreckers. And I hooked to it and everybody thinks it ain't gonna pull it. No, it won't pull it. But if you hook the boom to the chain at the bottom, the truck lifts up and she pulls it like you're reeling in a fish.
Russell got in the thing and he took off, and the truck stood up on the back end. I mean, like a 45-degree angle. Never slowed down. He drug that thing all the way around before he set the truck down.
And all the people are standing around and go, God almighty! And the wrecker, a 37,000 pound truck, is in the air, all wheels turning. I opened the door. Why did I open the door? Because I started to think, if that chain broke, I'm gonna slingshot. And I would have gone out the window of that truck. They didn't know that, but that was freaky.
And that was funny to me. But he does some crazy stuff.
But that shows you the power of an Army truck.
Next time on Russel's Military Vehicles, Russell finds a duck.
What the hell is that thing?
It's called a duck. D-Day landing duck from World War II.
We got about 7, 8.
The art of backing a trailer. And more cannon fire.